What's up? What's up?
My computer's really doing an update.
So
So
it's really updating.
anyway, right? We're not even going because the devil's trying to be busy. We're not even going to play.
This morning.
We're not going to play with this
Stop
computer.
playing with that.
So we got Uncle Nate in the building. I need you to slide over, Uncle Nate, so you can get in the screen so the people can see you.
You want to come and get in the middle?
Yeah, get in the hot seat.
DJ in the middle. Where he at? In the middle. What? DJ in the middle.
He talking trash like he not gonna be up here for the whole hour. He know he likes to talk.
No, not that long.
You be in the background talking when you're not supposed to. Now you don't like to talk.
What is he, DJ in the middle?
Now you don't like to talk.
Not to the world.
So can you introduce yourself to the world?
My name is DJ Nate G, the music mixologist.
And listen, I just want to dab into a little bit of like who you are. You continue to bless every show here at Glockaware. From the Fly team to Paulie and the gang to me to Chick Loudmouth Podcast. Like, you have supported everybody, like, and without like asking for compensation or anything. Like, it's truly your passion, and I just want to give you your flowers today and let you know. That's why I said I wanted you in the hot seat, because you're always mixing and you always show up for us, and you never really have the opportunity to just sit here in this seat and let us ask you a couple questions, get to know who you really are. Who is Nate? Who is Nate?
But before you go, don't forget outside of the radio, because he loves to teach people how to DJ.
Yes.
Like, he is instructing my godson right now to be a DJ. I'm so grateful for DJ Nate. My godson, he just be so excited when Tuesday come.
I love
so he can go to Nate's and learn how to DJ. And so DJ Nate he the bomb, y'all. He's definitely the bomb.
Yes. And I mean, shout out to Paulie, baby. He's her sensei as well. I mean, like, he just continues to sow into people. And there's not a lot of elders out here that people can say they have that. And we have that in you, and we appreciate you.
Absolutely do. We absolutely appreciate you, Nate.
We ain't trying to make you cry.
I'm an elder.
It's not taking like
I'm an elder in age only.
That's right, because he be jamming.
Oh,
you understand what I'm saying? He be putting it down.
That's why I say, listen, we the only ones that can bust on Nate. We will fight y'all. Real shit.
Deep, we be deep.
Okay? We talk our shit about our old ass okay? Because he been around. He invented DJing. That's why can't nobody do it better than him. Because he fucking invented it. Okay? No. That's why. Tell him. Tell him you invented it. Tell the truth.
I didn't invent.
He said I was here in 1901. I came back from my past life.
But I will.
It was him and Harriet on the Underground Railroad together. Him and her. He was mixing and telling the slaves, listen, I got y'all. Follow the music. Wherever you hear the music, that's where freedom is. Tell him, Nate.
I wouldn't have been no slave. I would have been dead.
No, you was freeing them.
You was running with
you and Harriet.
Yeah, I would have tried to help.
We got out. I know that's right.
Fuck all that, man. I'm gonna fuck all that.
We out of here.
At what age did you start DJ?
All right. Technically, I've been DJing, but not for people, but for my house. I used to play my mama's records, and I used to line them up in order on the players. So, because I don't know, at an early age, I just knew if you play a certain song at a certain time, certain shit happens in the household. So, that was the first, but I really got introduced to DJing through baseball. I was playing baseball, and on my baseball team was a younger kid who was already into it. He was only 11 years old. And at that time, I was 14 turning 15. I was on the older team. But we used to practice together. And after practice, I started walking with him. And he'd go around past Torrey Street in somebody I know backyard. These cats older than him. They my age and older. And he just, doing the shit with the turntable. So I wanted to be a part of that. But I ain't had no equipment or nothing. So they ain't let me touch shit. I ain't have a microphone. I plug that wire up. I bust the bottom out of the street light. The bottom. I ain't climbing. But you can hit the bottom and put, connect the wires. And put the wires together. I was a flunky for like a year. And then
gotta start somewhere.
But I was older than him. And then what I realized, you know, we were friends. We still are friends. It was like, we need to get away from these niggas and do our own thing. For whatever reason, I just felt that way. And because they were jealous, because he was so young. And so I learned how to rap. That was my way. Shit don't cost no money for a pen and paper, and I could talk.
What was your rap name?
My name, they gave me the name, people gave me this name. MC Nathan G, the Grand Duke of Poetry.
Ah, that's dope.
So that was my alter ego. So, and I don't like to be called Nathan in real life at all, but that's what they used to call me, you know, and we was rap crew and, you know, we did our thing, you know, but I just loved the DJ. So, you know, I started out hip hop DJ, you know, I spin with my partner here or there in between parties or whatever, but it took off for me when I went overseas. I went to Korea. And I was a hip hop DJ, but the guys in the barracks, you know, Nate could DJ. I could. But they took me to Seoul to, like, y'all ain't never seen discos till you see discos in Asia.
Wow.
They regular Johns look like, put our clubs to shame. And they done went finagle me to get up there to DJ, you know, GI up there.
International shit.
No, it wasn't. It was my first real set where
that's some international shit.
It was different. No, this was different because I'm a hip hop DJ. So when you give me a rapper, two rappers, I'll cut for their ass and we party all night. I rap too. Yeah. But this was different. This is a club with, you know, 800-900 people with all lights, and they're to dance, disco dance.
Right.
And
that's when you stepped your game up.
No, that's when I got body bagged in that club. They stepped, man. They took the chain.
You got a man. Oh shit!
And I felt so bad that every time if I wasn't in the field, I was just getting more records. But what it was, I had most of those records. But we don't play the whole record. Right. We just play one little part. Yeah. So you know, I was cool. You know, Michael Jackson. That's why I love Michael Jackson, because that's what saved my ass. Michael Jackson and Prince saved me over there playing their music.
Wow.
But then I just studied it, learned it.
So was it an adjustment for you going from mixing with actual records to all the digital feeds?
Well, the only adjustment for me was taking the crap from some of my peers, because I don't think like them. If I ain't got to carry a motherfucking 29 crates of records just to do, and ain't even gonna play but one crate worth, you could put all this shit in a goddamn photo album with the pictures.
Right.
We doing that.
Right.
Because, and it changed too, because people didn't need the turntable as much. So, like, most people, when y'all go out to party, y'all don't give a damn how good that dude can scratch or whatever.
You know, is scratching a lost art?
No, they still doing it.
But do you find that people really don't?
Well, now most of the no, they can't, because they don't. Well, first of all, they're not going to put in the work. Like these guys, like Philly, we got turntablist guys, not me, but I just do enough. But I mix. But these cats that we got here, like, even Wax and all of them, the things they can do with a record.
Shout out to our DJ. You know, that's when you really get to see, like.
But in order for them to get to that point, these guys had to work months, hours on one, you know, song, and I just felt I didn't need to do that. That was never what I was about from the beginning. So I was about, let's rock the party, let's get the girls up in here, let's make some money, let's have some fun.
Okay.
Anything but go to a goddamn job. Like, come on, like, or take somebody else's shit, or sell some poison and fuck up the whole block. We ain't got to do that, you know. And shout out to them dudes, because they help finance a lot of my shit, because banks don't give us no loans. They don't give street niggas no loans.
Right.
So if you good at something and you from the streets, sometimes you can easily get misdirected, not just on no malice, because it might be somebody that got a bag, however they getting it, but they want to invest in you for whatever. What you going to say? No, you're going to rock with them, because like fuck how they getting it, because we live in America, so we know what goes on.
And
You
all
know,
they money,
the great contradiction. That's where we live.
Absolutely,
You
absolutely.
know, so
I'm just listen. I tell people all the time that you're one of my favorite DJs. Like literally, I feel like you're my number one, because everybody else that I like, I feel like either learn from you at some point in time, they ran it something. And the DJs I know, you pretty probably taught them some things along the way. What I love about you is how diverse you are, how current you continue to remain with your music catalog when you do mixes for different shows or when you do different parties. Like I've been at every different type of age group you can imagine that Nate could DJ, and he's always impressed me with how he can appeal to any age group, any crowd. You're going to play music for everyone, and that is hard to do.
Absolutely.
And I mean, like, you know, drill rap that I don't even know.
yeah.
You know the shit my kids listen to. Like, I literally could hire you to do a party for some 18-year-olds, and they'd be like, yo, oh, he fucking killed it. Like, they would be shocked. And that, like, how do you continue to you know, just keep an ear to the streets and not talk about the current music that's out now, you know, like how most old heads do. Oh man, that ain't real music, I ain't playing that, you know.
Well,
But you embrace it.
well, some of it I embrace. For me, I got my own shit, so I make my own mixes. I have my own catalog of stuff, so that's what allows me to bridge the gaps and, you know, to understand, like, if you got 20, 25 to 30, or whatever, they listen to a certain flow. They don't all necessarily want to hear what we want to hear. But if you got that demographic and our demographic all in the same building, well, I got to find a way, which I have found a way. A lot of DJs struggle with it. It's like I get into this zone and I got them all. Auntie, mommy, aunt, sis, all y'all getting out on the dance floor. But it's easier when it's only one demographic. So if all I got to do, like I was doing all the prime Johns, them young kids, all right, we set up on the block, put the pole up, 2 hours. They're easier actually to do. Only thing about them is they new generation, so they get songs, ain't even a song. It could be something off of TikTok or YouTube. Ain't even a record. Like, you know.
And they want you to play that.
Yeah.
It's not a whole song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a damn TikTok
man.
meme song.
But
song. Where our music is perpetual. It lasts. Like we got jams, we were just closed out with a damn song 20, 30 years old, 20 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like how you cross the two. You know, like you'll blend an older song with a newer beat. Like, it's just amazing. Like, everybody can't do that. Like, I need y'all to really understand the art of mixing. You know, what kind of ear you even have to be able to pair a certain song and to hear a different beat with this song. Like, you do mixes, Nate, real shit, that once you hear your mix, you don't even want to hear the fucking other version.
Yeah, the other way. Yeah.
You don't even want to hear it, and then you think that's his version is the version. Like, this is the version. Like, and if it ain't, you need to call the artist and tell the artist to fuck that version that they made and put this shit on their album.
Shout out to County Kravitz.
Shout out to County Kravitz.
Shout out to Propane. Shout out to Charlotte.
Okay, shout out Charlotte.
Couple people, Bruno Brown. Of course, Friend Daddy and Dom Shiz.
Daddy,
You know, Keys, couple people, you know, we done some work with them, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you just make people hot. You're like the Salt Bay of mixing. Like, you sprinkle your mix on it and the shit just is magic. Like, respect this man's craft. Tell the people how they can book you. Like, how can people find you?
All right. Well, really, you could just Google Nate, DJ Nate 215. But I got an Instagram, DJ Nate 215. I have a YouTube page. It's not Mixcloud. It's Wolo80. It's on Mixcloud. Then I have a Mixcloud channel that has like over 100 mix sets that you can listen to. You can stream them and drive them in your car, all different styles, new and old. That's mixcloud.com/Wolo80. And then, you know, I be on the Facebook and stuff.
The Facebook.
Yeah.
I love it.
The Facebook. Y'all got me on the Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, I ain't do the
Got me on this doohickey.
I ain't do the TikTok. I'm scared of them Chinese.
I ain't do the TikTok.
Yeah, them Chinese watching. I don't want to do that
book
TikTok.
face. Well, you know what, Nate? You already said you didn't want me to hold you hostage, so I'm going to respect your space.
Yeah,
we about to get into our sports segment, so if you want to, I know him. He gonna be yelling from the background. He gonna be yelling from the background, or you can feel free to stay right here if you want.
Now go ahead, do your
sports. So shout out to DJ Johnny Wishbone from the NYC. That's our New York Glockaware family. He sent me a text last week after we did our show, sis, and was like, yo, y'all need to do a sports segment because y'all talk about sports better than some dudes I know. Shout out to us. So,
because we real with this.
We real with watching sports. We not some dainty little girls that just be like, what are they doing?
Dainty sometimes.
Why are they so rough?
But not on Sunday.
Ooh, I like their uniforms. No, goddamn it. No. I'm in the fucking games. I'm chest bumping people. I'm slamming beer cans on my head. Yes, I'm that fan. We are those fans. We're cussing people out. We might have a bad day if our team lose. Yes, we are those fans. Shout out to you, big bro DJ Johnny Wishbone, for suggesting that we keep this. Yes, suggesting that we keep this sports segment. So we're gonna dive into a few different sports. You know, we're not gonna talk about all the teams in the NFL, but we're gonna talk about the ones we give a fuck about. We're going to dive into the MLB, and we're going to dive into the NBA. Right?
Yes.
We might sprinkle a little bit on the WNBA just because we're chicks.
I know.
Just because we're chicks. And why would we not? You know? So, all right, let's get into it. You know, we got to start with the birds. You know what I'm saying? Our Eagles pulled it off. I was nervous. And they was keeping it close. They was keeping that goddamn play unnecessary.
You know what I don't like about us sometimes?
Shout out to Chef. This is his segment.
What I don't like
incorporate
is,
this.
why is it that when bum team play us, they look like a fucking championship team?
Right.
Why is it that we have to play these teams?
Because I feel like we be playing down
hard.
like when we're not playing a team that we feel like is on our caliber, we play down.
What is our caliber?
We don't have a caliber.
I haven't decided.
We don't have a caliber.
What our caliber is yet.
We don't have.
So anybody should be caliber.
So we should be playing more humble and hungry.
Humble pie bowl.
Hungry and humble.
You know, and also I just want to say to our players, stay on social media, guys. Just stay on social media. Don't go on there talking about each other. I don't care I don't care if you think it was a joke or funny and talking about each other, the other team, you know, tweeting.
He already on here talking shit.
Tweeting.
Wishbone already on here talking shit. We ain't even get to them. We ain't even get to them yet.
Well, those aren't really.
You already on something else, Wishbone.
Slow down. Facts. Those are some facts.
We ain't get there yet.
Yeah, so don't go on social media, guys. Stop this. You guys don't have any room to be joking around and laughing and shit. Because I don't want to hear none of that.
Do some fucking push-ups. Y'all don't got time to be playing the fucking...
You know, you're right about that, Wishbone. They are. And if they don't get a little hard this weekend, we're going to have to go up to fucking New Jersey with the New Jersey Giants. I mean, the New York Giants. And we're going to have
talk about them Giants, too.
You know, we're going to have to play against these guys. So our teams in the conference, they always... we definitely gonna get Saquon. You know he getting the ball in New York. All that shit they talking about the young man.
He's gonna get 3 touchdowns.
Saquon gonna get 450 yards.
Okay, he's getting them TDs.
He gonna get 450 yards. He gonna get 5 touchdowns. The score gonna be 2. This gonna be some score the NFL ain't never had. 2 to 50.
It's gonna look like the score from the Lions and Cowboys game.
Ooh.
That's what that's gonna look like. That's what that's gonna look like when we play the Giants. That score is gonna look like the the Cowboys and Lions.
And if we don't,
let's jump into that.
I don't want to
have
to take a trip down over here.
They are the most. I just can't stand a cowgirl. Shout out to my best friend Raimi. and all the way in Connecticut. She's a cowgirl. Can't stand it.
You know,
Can't stand
the
it.
Cowboys
And you
got
know what
their
I
ass
can't stand?
kicked.
You know what I don't like? You know what I don't like?
What you don't
You know
like?
what I don't like about cowgirl fans? They are the loudest, most shit talking fans when they win it, and when them little bitches lose, you don't hear from them.
You don't hear nothing.
They ain't got nothing to say.
They quiet.
They so quiet on the internet.
I ain't hear nothing this weekend.
We
Ooh.
get heckled.
Ooh.
Every Cowboy fan I know, when the Eagles lose, they want to heckle the shit out of me. They
yes.
want to send me all kinds of memes. When the Cowgirls lose, it's crazy. Can you hear anything?
They went to Betson's. Where did
Let me take
everybody go?
Where?
Cowboys fans is
Let me take my
quiet
glasses
as
off. Maybe I
hell.
can hear a little better when my vision is bad. Let me.
Did you hear them lions roar on Sunday? They beat the Cowboys.
Them
ass.
cowardly lions came out like they just got off the whiz and saw the
Listen.
wizard
They did see the wizard.
and asked for courage.
The wizard name. Oh, happy birthday! And it was Jerry Jones' birthday on Sunday too.
Oh, that was an awesome
a happy birthday,
birthday
Jerry.
gift.
A happy birthday.
You're
Jerry.
welcome.
Happy birthday.
I hope
he was sick.
That.
And
Did you see the way
you
they
see
walked
his
back in
face?
the locker room? That was the most quiet, longest walk.
The long
It
walk
was the
home.
long. What was the? Oh, it was terrible. He was in front looking like Hitler.
And the fact that they
Man.
wait a minute, the fact that was their fourth loss at home,
Cowgirl.
4 home games straight at AT&T. You know, the funny
Girl.
thing is Jerry spent all of this money on AT&T Stadium.
He got it. Good for him.
And they got this big old jumbos everywhere, and they're just so big to look at the Cowboys get their ass kicked.
The better to see your ass getting kicked with.
Better to see your ass kicked.
The better to see your ass getting kicked with. I couldn't see that. Let me see it. Look on the big screen.
You
Play
can
that
see
back.
it. You can see them get their ass kicked from
Play it
every
back.
angle, like right in front of you. And they just paid Dak. Dak is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
And when he
Just
do
got
his
a new
press conference, he's
contract.
like, well, you know.
I want to do that.
You know.
I want to play football
I just
and get
gotta-
paid like $80 million and don't
fuck
do
up.
shit.
And fuck, how you get paid to do a job and you ain't doing the
Got
job?
guaranteed about 60. You can't take that back because it's guaranteed.
We need to get into sports, sis.
I'm
They
playing.
get paid.
Don't
even
hit my
when they hurt.
boobs. Don't hit my
They ain't
boobs or
doing
none of that.
shit.
That's why I can't play because I don't know how women play these rough sports.
Well, I don't have boobs,
Yeah,
so I don't have that
I
problem.
don't,
I
don't
can
have that
get
much,
out
but
there
they
with the best
still
of them. That's
hurt.
why I can chest bump. Boom.
No, I don't.
You ain't gonna get nothing but. Hear that? Ain't nothing going on.
My ass will be the greatest weapon because I backed
Now,
up on y'all
now,
motherfuckers.
now.
Y'all ain't done nothing.
now,
The
she
steel
will fucking
curtain.
bump your ass out the stadium. You be like,
The
yeah.
steel curtain, okay?
Yeah. All right, let's get into the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's not Kevin Hart uncle to score from the Lions and Cowboys game. It was 47-9.
Okay.
So anyway, moving on to the
47
Steelers, they pulled off the win. Shout out to Pennsylvania. You know, Pennsylvania,
We
holding
doing
it down
something.
right
We
now.
doing
The
something.
Steelers is really
AFC,
holding
honestly.
Pennsylvania down because
Yeah.
we looking horrible. But the Steelers is kicking ass.
The Steelers is always the
They
one.
kicking
I ain't
ass.
gonna have to, don't lie.
32-13.
If we had to do a state thing, the Steelers always hold us down. I'm glad they not an NFC team. I'm
Yeah.
glad they an AFC team because
Yeah.
I wouldn't even have to want to play them and
Yeah,
shit.
no,
you
no,
know what I'm saying?
No.
So so they're there for the Steelers and Omar Epps. I mean Tom. What's his name? What's his name? Omar Epps' uncle. Don't even Omar Epps look like they could be
That's
cousins
his-
or
that's-
related?
yeah,
They related. Don't I know y'all is? Y'all can
They
tell somebody.
related.
Y'all don't want to tell nobody.
They related.
'Cause they look so much alike. Omar Epps can play. Omar Epps, you should play him in his biography
Yeah, shit.
when he, because when he retired with Mike Tomlin, that's his name. What's his name?
Yeah, Mike
Yeah, Mike Tomlin. When he retired, Omar, I'm picking you. Maybe I'll write it, and then I'm gonna cast Omar to be Mike.
Shout out to the
I'm putting that-
Commanders.
I'm taking
The
it.
Commanders
The Commanders
lost.
is taking command around it.
No, they lost.
They done commanded their way up to the top though.
They lost though.
I know, but what the fuck, Eagles?
I don't know. I don't know how.
These
they-
motherfuckers just got their name last year.
Yeah.
How y'all gonna let these guys come in here and take command of the NFC?
And
What
that
this-
goddamn Mahomes.
What this
he's
quarterback? What
He
is
won
this
the game.
kid's name? I
Yeah.
forgot. He's not. No, I don't like when the Eagles. This is the kind of stuff that gets me perturbed with our team. When these no name, and I don't got nothing against the kids on the still or the what's that Commanders, formerly known as the Redskins. I don't have nothing against them, but this kid, I know football. I don't even know his name. And Jalen, you know, it's not your fault. You did a lot this Sunday. I'm not gonna come down on you, Jalen. But you guys got to stop looking like varsity football. Like, stop this. I cannot. I can't be in this life. I can't. How long? Because I got a pacemaker, and I'm not gonna keep. I'm not gonna. You know, y'all got to give me some games where when are y'all gonna get? When y'all gonna score in the first quarter? Do y'all realize y'all haven't scored in the first quarter since last fucking season?
I don't know why they like digging themselves such a big hole.
What's wrong? Y'all don't want to score in the first 5-10 minutes?
All right.
Nobody? Special teams?
Put your blood pressure down. Let's get up off the eagle. Breathe.
No,
In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to get up off the NFL right now and jump into the MLB. You know what I mean? I hate that I even have to talk about this because my Phillies is out of it. I fucking hate it that I even have to talk about this shit. And then I know that the troll is watching from New York. This fucking troll is watching from New York.
He's
the
up there.
fucking Mets.
The Mets, though. What
And
kind
the
of
Dodgers.
I'm not, I'm going
Monday night's game. Matter of fact, Tuesday.
Okay, who they?
So Monday night's game, the Mets.
Oh, they won. They beat the Dodgers.
They beat
Like
the Dodgers.
The Mets is not fucking playing. Do y'all see this shit?
The Yankees and the Guardians. The Yankees won 5-2.
The Yankees won.
Yeah.
Who's that?
And
who else is playing? Who's on the other
Yankees
side?
won 6-3 yesterday. So yeah, man. I don't know. I'm kind of pissed that the fucking bum ass Mets beat us.
Like this is, and it looks like they're going to beat the Dodgers too.
So sad.
I mean, the fact if I have to watch the fucking Mets go to a champion, I don't. This not. This not cool. The Metropolitans. Okay, thank you for sharing that. I wonder what the Mets. I like to know like why people name their teams these names like Brown. I still haven't gotten over why they're the Browns. I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna give y'all some Browns history because I don't like that name. I don't like Cardinals.
Listen, I'm very overwhelmed when it comes to sports. When it comes to October, because you get all of these sports all at one time.
To be
it's
excited.
like it's overload. So we off the baseball. Let's jump into the NBA.
But our manager Rob Thompson, did get an extension. So our Phillies manager got an extension, and all of the coaches that we had on the Phillies are staying. No coaches are leaving.
Somebody need to fucking lead the way we love.
I heard from the
bitches.
owner. What is his name? I forget his name. But anyway,
who the fuck? So off with somebody here.
And so shut it up, Wishbone. So we're not gonna go there. Okay, this is what it is with the Sixers. So Joel Embiid will not be playing in back-to-back games this season. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can't put that wear and tear on his body.
Got you. So
who do we have?
So the thing is, which I don't think that's a bad idea. Because Embiid gets a lot of injuries. He's always on the floor. He's always getting hurt.
Yeah.
So for him not having to play back-to-back games, I think that's a win-win.
That's why.
He shouldn't have to play back-to-back games. We have picked up so many players in the off season that we really should be able to hold it down.
We need him to last the season.
Yes.
Like we cannot put all that wear and tear on the big man's body. His body is not going to be able to withstand it, and we want him for the long term.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I'm tired of always getting to the
almost.
We did it.
And Paul George hyperextended his leg. So he will not be playing in any more preseason games. He did get an MRI. Nothing was torn. Everything looks okay. Just a little bruise.
Hire me, y'all.
Paul
Stop
George,
doing all
do
this.
some yoga, eat some vegetables.
Get the yoga.
Don't do no Andrew Bynum shit. Like on some real shit. Don't get here and do no Andrew Bynum. Because I still feel a way about Andrew Bynum.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
And that was 211,000 years ago. This guy, we done gave this guy a goddamn pep rally at the Liberty Place. Yeah. And he didn't even, he laughed. He fucking went dancing and shit. He laughed in our face and took our money. Don't do it, PG. Stop it, Wishbone. Okay,
shut up, Wishbone. Such a troll.
Don't do it, Paul George. Go. We got Nelly Yoga here. Do some Michael Jackson. Get inside of the hyper chamber thing. Whatever you got to do. Stay healthy. Get us to the championship. What is the point of us paying all of these guys that are so banged up that they get out there and then the first 2 games they can't fucking play.
Yeah.
Because
And then y'all making boss
can go out there and get hurt
hard.
and get a couple mil.
Then Maxie gotta work hard. I don't like it.
Yes,
I don't like it. Come on, don't make boss
we got
baby
some
have to
great
work hard.
players on our team this year. And
I love
there's,
that
I mean, the preseason. I ain't really mad about the preseason scores. They was atrocious. They was, but I ain't even going.
How you feel about the Lakers? How you feel like Brian and Bronny going?
I feel like
going mesh.
I don't know.
Are we gonna see a clash of the Titans?
You know,
is it
for
gonna,
Bronny,
is it gonna come to
I do want to say this. I would like to say this because I'm all for the underdog story, and everybody treats Bronny like the underdog.
Where he was an underdog at?
No. They treat him like an underdog.
Oh.
So for his no, I'm saying as far as his play, not as far as his who he is, but as far as his play. So I'm hoping that he proves everyone wrong while he has the opportunity to be on a team to play with his father. Mm-hmm. I would really like to see him succeed because he is on the team playing with his dad. Mm-hmm. And I hope the best for him. And really because they're not over here with us, so I really don't care.
Shout out to LeBron, who's like a mastermind. Like the fact that he like pulled all that together and made it so that his son could
Who is that saying that about
on the Lakers with him? And I feel like this was his vision, like because I've heard LeBron speak of this when his son was younger, and it's dope to see it come to fruition. Has there ever been another father and son in the league? I think this is the first in history. Yeah, so that's major, man. Shout out to LeBron. Absolutely. Although I'm not a Lakers fan, I am a fan of the man himself.
Oh, who was that up there, the messenger that says, salute the Biden, it wasn't your bread? I want to tell you, as a season ticket holder for many years, I paid that billionaire some of that billionaire's money. And I would like to have players that if I, contribute to the Sixers community, that's going to come in here and play. Because as a Sixers fan, when we pay for our tickets and our paraphernalia, we are paying the billionaire. So we so he gonna say Bronny is a D-League player.
Oh, they won their last game.
They do need to leave Bronny. Who they?
To 105 the Knicks.
Who the Sixers played on the last preseason game? Are they showing it? Because I didn't.
That was Tuesday.
The Raptors beat the Celtics by 1 point.
Okay, 104 Sixers.
Okay, 104 89 Hawks. Okay, because I was like doing my homework. I like these games. I have to limit myself to what I watch because the Sixers play every other day.
Who's this guy?
I can't be getting excited every day.
Is he new? I never heard of him before. Ubaselli with you? Well, how you say his name?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
He was the top performer.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, he's a guard. He's new. He must be like somebody. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
he's not anybody's name that I remember hearing. Well, we have quite. Well, I can't remember who the people that we got besides George because we got quite a few people. Did we get Andre Drummond there?
Yeah.
Andre Drummond. So now we got somebody that Joel is out. We got Andre Drummond.
Yeah, because we need, and that's what we like.
We need somebody right in there. So Andre, we had him before he's played.
Somebody that could get big down there. Somebody that could get big down there. Yes. Get them rebounds.
We need to get in there.
That's the problem.
Because we gotta go hard at the Knicks, yo. What about?
We gotta go hard at everybody.
Some NBA gossip. What about DiVincenzo and and what you call them? Dad, had a little tat at the Knicks game.
They going back and
he probably hurt. That's probably what's hurtful for DiVincenzo.
Nigga, that's the business.
Because
like unless you LeBron, you don't get to do what you want to do, nigga.
Nobody asked you, Wishbone, how many points he was good for.
You don't get to go to the team you want to be on.
That's not how it works.
Only LeBron can do that.
Only Kobe, Iverson, only certain people.
You can't.
You gotta be like you gotta be like Kobe or LeBron status to choose where you might have a choice to go where you want to go. You gotta be like phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
You can't be okay.
Not borderline like
and I want to go. No. So people don't want you like that. That's the thing. Stay where you at because people don't want you like that. The people who can just say they want to go where they want to go, that's because everybody want them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Everybody
Bush,
want
he
him.
was talking to Tiz, but there was smoke with
I wanted LeBron when he was acting like he was going to come to Philly. Shit. Think I wasn't going to wear
Well,
me
I
a
wanted them
Bron
too because they
jersey?
made my season tickets go up. They took one and raised the other one up $1,500 after I done played through Carter Williams and all of these faults, and I done been paying $4,000. Yes, I did. I paid $4,000 a year for Sixers ticket for a season just to see those guys. And then when they thought they was getting LeBron, they raised the ticket prices to hell. Took one of mine. And he didn't even freaking come. Like, Sixers, y'all owe me some, and I'll be back from. I'm like Genuine. You owe me. Owe me back like you owe your tax. I'm coming for my box seats. This time we getting box seats. You know, I love being in the box. Let me tell you what I used to do. I'm so slick, right? I always used to find people that I was real cool with that had box seats. So that because I had my lanyard, because I was like next, I wasn't like box seat level. I was like middle level where I still can come back through the Cadillac side and eat at the restaurant, but I couldn't go upstairs. So I would always like find like people that I knew that was box seat and go upstairs. Oh, it was so much fun in the box seats. The food's right there, and I love the box seats. So I said maybe I'll indulge.
The Lexus Club or something over there. Jeez.
I don't have many like. People always ask, like, do you spend money on stuff like that?
Shrimp the size of chicken wings.
I remember it was Nas line. Nas line. That's right. That was Nas line. But that was him.
Say what's your first.
Yeah, but Pony was on there. Thanks, Wishbone, for clearing that.
Shout out to the WNBA. The final the championship, I guess, is between the Liberty and the Lynx.
So yes, the Lynx is what state are they from? What states? You know, honestly, I really want to try to get in
New York Liberty.
The Liberty is New York. Oh, they New York. Okay, Liberty, that makes sense.
Lynx.
The Lynx is Minnesota. That makes sense as well. So the Minnesota Lynx and the New York Liberty are in the women's NBA championship, WNBA championship.
Yeah.
So shout out to I'm going to say the Liberty. Let's because we over
gotta
here.
Go with the Liberty.
So we're gonna go with the Liberty. So shout out to the Liberty and let's go. Hold your hands up.
Nope.
Like this.
Sure can't. But that's okay. We're gonna give them their shine.
No, I don't know.
And sprinkle a little bit of flour.
But they're probably free.
Candy? Gummy bears?
Yes. So shout out to the Liberty.
All right. So we got our word of the day.
So our word, we're gonna give y'all a little enlightenment around here, okay? Because we need to see, and this is good for me as a writer. It is very important that I keep my vocabulary up. It helps. Enlightenment these hoes.
Shout out to Milani, who
and not just the hoes, everyone else who would like to be enlightened. Okay. So every Wednesday we're gonna have a word of today because I have this app that I pay for. It's called Elevate. I use this app. This app helps me with it does like all kinds of cognitive games on it to help me with my memory because I feel like my memory is getting bad. So I pay for this game, and then it has all kinds of vocabulary word, cognitive games, and things like that to keep us on top of our game. So our word for today, and I'm going to let the app say it, even though I think I know how to say it. I'm going to let the app say it. This is our word of today.
Ostentatious.
Did you guys get that?
Ostentatious.
Ostentatious.
Is that your mama word?
The word,
no, that was
ostentarious. One more time for the word of the day.
Ostentatious.
Ostentatious. And what this means is very showy in presentation. In a sentence, it says, her ostentatious lifestyle can be off-putting, okay? And the etymology is from a Latin word, ostentatio, meaning an exhibition or the act of showing off.
So humble yourself.
So don't be ostentatious.
be
Okay?
humble.
Don't be out there, showing off, showing out.
You can be ostentatious or ostentatious with your fashion.
Yes.
I
Give
think
y'all
I'm
that.
very ostentatious
Yes.
when it comes to getting dressed. This coat is very ostentatious or ostentatious. My coat, very showy, very showy.
So let's use it appropriately.
Yeah,
Don't show off. That's what it
don't
means.
be a show off. No one likes a show
No
off.
one likes to show off. No
Anyway.
one likes to show off. You think you come in the room and you like, and all shaking
Shout
your
out
ass and doing all that.
to Bullyproof
People really
Boxing.
don't be liking that. You heard that.
Big Tune in the building. So get in here.
Let's go.
Get your ass in here.
Let's go.
Get
Let's
your
go.
ass in here.
Let's go.
Get on
your
in here, get on in
promo.
here, get
You
on
wanna come
in
in the
here.
middle with us. Come on.
Oh, I finally got this chump on my show. This sucker right here. Let me say something about this sucker. This sucker right
You know she family. She get the call. You know,
Yeah,
be derogatory calling me out my name.
This
You know she
one.
family.
Yeah,
She know
I
she
finally got
family.
this one on my show, so he owe me more time. This is
I'm
only,
busy with
this
three
ain't enough-
Z's. B-I-Z-Z-Y.
He booked and busy, but that's all right. I'm gonna take up. You gonna take up the last 15 minutes
Okay, that's cool. We do that.
of this show, so we can.
I'm
I'm honored that you
Thinking
are.
outside the box.
That's right. I'm honored that I got my big bro. Tell him who you are, man.
Tuna from the Laguna, the Bill Belichick of boxing.
You heard that.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, official. You know, got the movement, bullyproof boxing. You know, we work with the children, low self-esteem. You know, confidence issues, things of that nature. You know, so I work with them. You know, get them right. You know what I mean? So they can be assets to society. So you know, we always play it forward. So
What's the age group that you work with?
I train kids as young as 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll
that's
come to the
awesome.
delivery room and cut the umbilical cord. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
And we wrap his hands up.
Right.
Look.
This baby gonna be
Right
a
up-
buck.
Right
Come
after
here, give
you
me that
wash
baby.
the placenta and the afterbirth off, I'm gonna wrap his hands. We going right to. He ain't even going home with you.
Listen,
Let me take you right to the gym. You going with me, man? Let's go.
A
Listen.
couple grandsons I need to bring.
Yeah,
with
bring
you.
him.
And
You
I
know.
will say he's no joke. My son tried it.
Yeah.
My little bony ass child tried it. He got
DJ
hit
did
one
very
time.
well though. He did very well.
He loved it. He loved it. He loved it for the building muscle and the exercise portion of it. But when it came to actually getting hit,
Well, that's what we have to explain to the parents. So
He
for
was
your
like,
son to be good,
nah.
you're gonna have to get. You know,
gotta get hit.
gotta
He
get
thought
treated.
he wanted to box until he got hit. Like you didn't
we-
think about the other side of it, dog.
That,
Like
occurs,
you
that
know,
occurs a lot. That
Yeah,
occurs a
that-
lot.
yeah.
That
you know
occurs
you're not the only one swinging out there, dog. Like
So, you know. But it's all about mental strength. That's the main thing. I tell parents, not every child is going to make it in the sport, but we just give them. I give them the attributes to be successful in society. That's really the main thing. Keep them out of jail. Don't live the life that I live because a lot of people are not built for it. So
Right.
I was really entrenched in the streets. So when you get the third option of retirement, you appreciate that because I got a lot of brothers that's they gone, either in the penitentiary or just gone completely. So you get that benefit. So you appreciate life, and that's why I don't do bad days. And we just play it forward and we help our race. So I can call you niggas out if I don't like shit because I do help y'all. So
have that talking shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
Right, that's
Talking
right.
shit
And that's
now.
what these kids need. They really need to, have the mentorship
Yeah.
of those that have been there, understand what the streets is really about, really been out there. Because a lot of these kids don't want to be out there in the street. They're just there because they feel like this is what they need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
kids gravitate to the streets, and it's a sad thing is they'll get love from a peer, but they don't get it at home.
exactly.
See, children are lashing out and murdering because they don't know what love is. They don't know what respect is. Like,
Yeah.
like I said, I'm from the streets. You can't question my resume in the streets. So
Mhm.
we moved a certain way. We were men of respect. You know what I mean? We respected the police, If I had to drop on you and you had your wife and kids with you, you live.
Right.
We holler at you again. You know what I mean? But it's just respect. You learn that at home. Even though I came from a 2-parent home, great lifestyle, no stress or no trauma, you still went to the streets. You know what I mean? But like I said, once again, we brought respect into the game, So, you helped Miss Johnson when she had to shut off.
Right.
She paid that gas bill,
Right.
no bragging, but you might have seen me in $100,000 whip, but you never saw my workers sell anything. Like we just moved a certain way, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you didn't, you weren't disrespectful with it.
Right.
But
And
that all come from home.
that has definitely been lost. Like I feel like it's just
Yeah.
there's no respect for elders. I just feel like these young kids are really raising themselves. It's really not their fault all the way. They're raising themselves. Parents are not parenting. They're just having kids and looking at their kids like little mini versions of themselves and making them their friends. They're not parenting. Like when I look at some of these like little pictures of the little girls on Sheen and they be doing these little outfits and the little girls be having a little crowd. Little 3-year-old, what she got on the outfit? Her and her mom got on the same outfit. How the hell this baby got on the same outfit as her mom and she got on a one-piece bodysuit and the baby got on one too?
Well, let me say this as a dad. Fathers, we don't do that. See, this is the biggest problem in the black community now. And it's like it's taboo to say it because I remember coming up as a young man when black men were looked at as the worst. It was easy to say black men are bad, stay away from them, they're violent, they're not educated. But now when we go deeper down the rabbit hole, we see it's the deadbeat single mother. She the problem.
Deadbeat single
See,
mom.
it's not single moms, it's the deadbeat ones.
The deadbeat single.
Like you're pimping the system, you're having babies for frivolous benefits. And then you say you don't need no man. And you're independent, but Zaddy's still taking care of you. See, that's the biggest problem now. This is one of the saddest things that I have to deal with when I train kids. To looking at 8-year-olds' eyes and see they don't have a soul because they're depressed and they need therapy. Yeah. So then I look at my daughter, who's 20 in college, and you weren't allowed to holler at her. She never had a beating, and she wasn't on punishment ever. You had an issue with Asia, you run that shit by me. We're gonna get it straightened out. So my daughter's not traumatized. She don't have the resting bitch face and all that dumb shit that people put cute names on for depression. No, fuck that. The problem is there's two demographics in our race. You got the black people that's structured and you got the niggas. We got to, but see, every race got niggas. I do business with all races.
Yes. Talk about it, big bro.
I do business with all races. And they respect me as a black man. I do business with millionaires. Now, I'm not there yet. Again, but I'll get back there. But the thing is that these people respect me for my business acumen because they see if we got an 8:30 meeting, I'm there at 8:15. I ain't no nigga shit. I don't want niggas around me. I have nothing against them. I'll try to help you, but you're ungrateful and you don't appreciate it. So that's the biggest problem in the black community. It's not the education, all that bullshit people point fingers at and say that's what needs to help us. No. If you want to live hot girl summer, ladies, enjoy yourself as an adult. Don't be a parent because then you got to stop that dumb shit. I walked away from a 7-figure drug faction when my daughter was born. Nobody can tell me about sacrificing as a parent. I walked away from major shit. Nobody ran me out of anything. When my daughter's mother told me Asia was coming, I was already setting a retirement plan. So, no, that's bullshit. Shorties, if you with a nigga and he's the greatest in bed, that's cool. You can have sex all you want as an adult. Don't have no damn babies. That's the damn problem. Because you having a baby, then you blaming a nigga that's a bum when he being a bum. Yeah, so don't want to control men because they're bums and you can control them with recycled vagina. We got to stop the dumb shit.
Recycled vagina!
The saddest
we are
thing.
not going to cover her.
And the crazy part is a lot of
gonna
women
keep it
don't have,
non-fiction.
a lot of these young girls don't have no men around them. So they had mothers that was like that didn't really have no men around them. So they don't really know how to.
So then don't be a parent. See, my thing is this.
It's like trauma. Like they just living out of
No. But see, this is what I tell the black race. Suicide is not murder. That's self-inflicted. You can't put yourself in a fucked up situation and then blame the situation when it's fucked up. Yeah, it's not, you can't have the ability to tell everybody else they wrong and then you fuck up yourself. We gotta stop that dumb shit. See, that's the biggest problem.
Accountability.
So, I don't dislike anyone. I got love for everybody until you show me another side, then I just won't deal with you. But I don't hate anyone, but that's the biggest problem in our race. I was just talking to a teacher the other day. She's talking a 6-year-old out of suicide.
Wow.
Like, not 16.
Wow.
Like, this kid is only 6 years old and already is wondering, like, why am I here and hates life?
Wow.
That come from home. Yeah, so, that's the biggest thing.
I mean, it's sad because, like, even when I talk to my daughter, shout out to
Gigi.
She has one of her friends was like, I wish I had a mom like yours. And she looked like, wait, where? She's like, because your mom hugs and kisses you.
No, can I just say something
every
real quick?
day. I'm like,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
You can
go
finish.
ahead.
No,
No,
I seen
go.
the comment. I just wanted to comment.
No,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
No, it's your show, baby. I'm
what?
sorry. Finish the statement.
Wishbone, and then they take do child support.
Land your plane. My bad. Land your plane. My fault. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool, but like it's little things like that that even for me are just natural that I don't realize that Gina's friends even see and appreciate.
Cause you
know what I mean, and it's crazy. Like
when you don't get it, just like me, I always wanted to be a daddy's girl. Always wanted to. Like I had friends that was daddy's girls. Like really, their dad was just like, no matter what, you can call dad. It's something when you can have that because it puts confidence in you, and it also allows you not to accept certain stuff, know what to accept, what not to accept. You know what I'm saying? Because your dad gonna be like, oh, you don't let nobody treat you like this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you don't have that father figure, you go out looking for it, and 9 times out of 10, you gonna pick the wrong one when you're doing it.
No, you can look for a father figure. That's cool, but that don't mean you gotta sleep with him. See, now my thing is,
but when
like,
your mindset, because I know my mom was like, no, ain't no baby. I didn't even think about being no single mom. It wasn't the way you presented. I ain't think about it in those terms. Like I didn't all those other things that you think about. Like
now, for me, having a kid as young as I had
didn't occur to me.
I had my first kid at 17. I was homeless in high school. My mom was smoking crack, and the dude I was dating was older. For me, I knew I wasn't gonna be with him. Before I even had my daughter, we wasn't together. But because I didn't have anything else. Like for me, having my child was me starting my own family, separating from my mom, and it kept me focused. Like when all of my other girlfriends wanted to do little childish kiddie shit, I was being a mom. At 17, worrying about getting a job and paying bills and just worried about being a parent. I don't see that with these kids anymore. It's clear that they don't have parents. It's evident that you don't have parents or you don't have a village of people raising you.
No. You still got the village, but if the village idiot is gonna argue with you for reprimanding their child, then people don't want to hear that shit.
Because I've had outside interference, and outside interference is major.
Still got the village,
and sometimes you do have those village idiots.
There's only
there's only
one demographic that has a problem with these two words: shut up. See, as a man, we know that you got to shut up. If I'm somewhere with you and we're taking care of your business, I have to sit there and support you, meaning I have to shut up. It's not, shut up don't mean shut up all the time. Shut up mean know when to shut the fuck up. Yeah, so it's only one demographic that has a problem with those words. Yo, you need to be quiet. Yo, oh, don't be telling me. No, really though, just be quiet. Don't blow the house up and now you want me to fix shit. Yeah, like don't wreck the car and then say, damn, you know what? I think it's a good time to get insurance. No, it's too fucking late.
Too late, right.
Yeah, so that's the problem. The last real big war is not going to be against another country. It's already taking place now. It's amongst genders. And the people that hurt the most from that is the black race because we're always the target. You know what I mean? Like, it's very simple. Like I saw the dads in the comments saying, take men to child support. No, dad. Tell your daughter to keep her legs closed and don't have no babies. You shouldn't be down child support.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was saying then they want to
no,
take
he
them
said,
to
no,
child
no,
support.
no, he said, no, it didn't say then take them. It said take them to child support. Now, if he meant, after the fact, man, let me tell you something. Let me tell a man something, and I'm not bragging when I say this. I've interacted with a lot of women. Now, the woman controls the birth once the baby is here. You control if the baby ever gets there. So you still control the pregnancy. I be hearing so many men with no common sense, like, no, they control the pregnancy. No, nigga, you do. Because if you don't impregnate her, she has no decision to make. I mean, I deal in simplistics. Like, even when I train a fighter, we go into a fight, we're going to make the game plan simplistic. That's how you can learn it the simplest. I'm going to make it complex with you. Like I said before, 51% of men don't have children. So that means that the women are having children with the 49% of men that are already doing dumb shit. They already got kids they don't give a fuck about. So then why the fuck is you letting them, like I said, man, even if you got a condom on, nigga, you better be on team pull-out.
Right.
I have discipline. You gotta have discipline.
And we're not gonna keep with this stuff.
I'm sorry, but I just got
You heard
discipline
what you
though.
said.
You gotta have
What was
discipline.
it? It was recycled
Discipline.
vagina.
And
Now
discipline.
discipline, dude.
Yeah, you gotta have discipline.
Have
as
You
a
gotta
man.
have discipline.
Yeah, you gotta have
I'm
discipline.
fucking
Yeah.
Toucan. Put that on the shirt.
You gotta have discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah, you know what I
Discipline.
mean? I'm gonna get it packed.
That's
Don't
the
worry,
word
y'all.
of the day.
Get it paid, y'all.
But
Get it paid.
no, you gotta have discipline though.
Don't be ostentatious with your dicks.
Yeah,
that
you
part.
Have discipline.
gotta have discipline. Yeah, you know. I mean, you know, like that's it. You can be with females and you can live that life if you want to, but then don't complain when you're knocking them up and they stressing me out. Bro, you gotta chill.
So listen, we are running out of time. Where can everybody find you? What do you have coming up? Any events? Anything?
You gonna find me at your front door knocking your ass out if y'all don't get y'all shit together. It's like, no, you know, we in Philly at the Longcrest Rec Center, you know what I mean? Comley and Rising Sun, 455 East Comley.
Okay.
On the gram, Bullyproof Boxing 11, one word. Picture the #1 woman in my life on there, my daughter Asia.
Can they inbox you?
Yeah, you can inbox me. Yeah, but like I stated though, you know, the main thing is just, you know, we're trying to help the children keep them structured. You know what I mean? So, you know, we need the society, we need the race to grow, because that's a major detriment. So,
Yeah.
like I said, on YouTube, all platforms, Bullyproof Boxing 11. You know, we just here to make a change,
All right.
and we're gonna keep it 100 with you too.
Listen, it has been a great show.
Absolutely.
Shout out to DJ Nizzy Nate, who hit me up at 4-something this morning. He was up with Jesus, letting me know that he was going to be here to grace me with his presence and his awesome mix. Shout out to DJ Nate. You can find him DJ Nate 215 on Instagram, on all platforms. Wolo Music on all platforms, I believe, as well. I'm your yoga soldier, aka the Yoga Broad. That's my big sis, Aunt KD. We got Chef in Spirit. Listen,
Chef.
it's
Shout out to
always
Tuna
a pleasure
coming in
and an
checking in with
honor.
us.
Big
Shout
Tuna
out
in
to the
building.
Glockaware family.
Shout out to Toucan. Shout out to
Toucan
Glockaware.
Sam.
We always powered by Glockaware. Make sure you download the app. Stay tuned for the rest of the day. It's Wednesday, people. We got Chronic Conversations from 6 to 7. And we got Paulie and the gang from 7 to 8.
Get the app.
Wax at 12.
Wax at 12. Listen, just download the app, people, and then you can